who's going to the dorm gym?
The fucking lazy ass motherfuckers that don't want to walk to the actual gym, bro.
I did go to the dorm. 40.
What? 40?
Well, I'm a man of high value.
We're high value, man.
Because you and I are high value, man. Welcome to RDP episode 16.
Yes,
Yay.
sir.
Special guest here.
I'm Shar. Hi, everyone. Excited to be here. I do social media. I don't know what to say. This is my first podcast, so
Oh,
very exciting.
shit.
Wow.
Podcast cherry
Virginity.
is
Yeah.
popped.
Yeah.
But first, before we get into the bulk of the episode, we want to first, of course, thank our sponsor, Strike Bets. For all my DGen viewers out there, for the first ever time, you can make more money based on how correct you were. For example, if you bet the over on Curry's line for 22.5 points and he ends up scoring 30, you get $1 for each of the 7.5 points he scored above the line. Isn't that insane?
Wow.
So crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. These crazy payouts are only available on Strike right now, and they're offering insane lines because they're just starting out. Join the waitlist and use code RUFF for a $50 bonus once you place a $10 bet. Thank you, Strike Bet, again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so it is the time where people are choosing their colleges and they're getting in and everything. It's very exciting, right?
Scary.
But, you know, you two as college graduates and me as
Dropout.
a dropout, a soon-to-be college dropout, we should, talk about it a bit more, the first entry levels into college, because it is scary. Was it scary for y'all?
College is I mean, I only applied to 2 schools.
What?
I really did not
Wait,
care.
I'm going to cut you off because we have rough
news.
news. First in rough news.
She has no idea what's going on right now. She has actually no idea. This is hilarious.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, well, we do a segment called Rough News, and this recent news is kind of rough because it is sad.
It is rough.
Yes.
Pope Francis has passed away on April 21st, 2025. In remembrance of him, I want to list off a lot of the base things he did. He was a go-to guy. He really was. Yeah. So, first of all, Pope Francis rejected his $32,000 a month salary and instead donated all of that to people in need.
It's a real ass
Wow.
motherfucker right there.
Yeah, would you look at that?
Yeah, it's a real
He was
ass
also a very vocal ally of the LGBT plus community and has spoken out against homophobia many times.
Oh my God, love that for him.
Progressive-
Ally. I'm an ally
Progressive
too.
Catholic.
We do love that.
You're an ally?
I'm an ally.
I'm glad you said you're not homophobic on live. Yes. In 2017, he received a custom Lamborghini, all right? And instead of keeping it, he blessed it, signed it, and sold it for close to $1 million and donated to charity.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
guy.
Stand-up guy.
I would have kept the Lambo.
Yeah, I probably would have kept the Lambo too.
Would you get the Lambo?
That's why you're not the Pope.
Would Jeff get the Lambo?
I'm terrible at driving, so probably not. I probably
would've sold it.
She would have sold it and bought a Birkin. I'll get
not
4
donated
Birkins
to
instead.
She would have done it.
No, I would have given it to charity, guys.
Oh, and also, once during one of the public meetings with the Pope, a child with Down syndrome approached him. And as security were coming to tackle that child and push him to the ground, the Pope was like, "No, little child, come here. Hold my hand." And he held the child's hand for the entire rest of the communion.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Wow, I didn't know he was like such a
No, he's a
guy
great
like
man.
that.
Guy.
What a man.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
He's
Pope
the
Francis.
LeBron of popes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
may
which is
he
why it
rest
is a
in
big deal.
peace.
It is a big deal.
Yeah, I first got the news when I walked out of the movie theater for Sinners. Looked at my phone, and it was like the fact that I can't believe the last person the Pope saw was J.D. Vance.
Yeah,
They're saying
Wow.
he's a harbinger of death now, but hopefully not, right?
Yeah, hopefully let's not. Let's not.
Yeah, but do you guys have any message for the Pope people?
R.I.P. to the Pope, man.
Yeah, we appreciate all that you've done. May you rest in peace.
Wow.
Yeah, we're getting drunk for you this weekend.
Yeah, a couple shots in his honor.
Couple shots. How old? He was 89 shots.
89 shots.
89
Okay.
shots this weekend. All right.
In one
Yeah,
week.
I'm
in one
down.
in one night.
I'm down. That's,
In 1 hour. 89 shots in 1 hour.
89.
that's the college experience right there.
That is college
See,
experience.
exactly.
89
Yeah.
shots.
We're really method acting for this episode.
Yep.
All right, but next news, which is good, I think, for people in general and social media, because as the progression of AI comes up, it's very scary, deepfakes and all that, right?
Yeah.
But recently, the U.S. House of Reps just passed the Take It Down Act, banning the distribution of non-consensual intimate imagery, aka AI deepfakes.
Oh, like deepfake,
okay.
like adult
Yeah,
images. And
like
shit.
if someone's like, "Yo, I want to see Char naked," they put it into
Why
AI
me?
because you're next to me.
Why didn't you just?
Okay,
You were looking at me while you said it too. That was kind of interesting.
Okay,
That was kinda
okay.
Weird.
If someone's like, "Hey, I want to see Ishaan's penis," and they
Yeah.
put it into GPT and put,
They can just Google it though.
Yeah,
No, they can't. That'd be crazy.
dude. r/Ishaan's leaks.
No.
Yeah, no, but I think it's good though. I think it's good. I think it's terrible to see like a lot of these
That's horrible.
websites that are selling pictures of these celebrities and streamers, YouTubers, influencers, and whatnot. and it's all AI. It's very like invasion of
okay.
privacy.
Disgusting, yeah.
So it's like illegal to.
It's illegal. It's illegal now. It's illegal.
Well,
now.
no, it just passed the House. It has to go to the
yeah, it's
Senate.
go to the
and
Senate.
Oh,
But
the president has to
it
sign
should. It should.
It should pass,
It should
hopefully.
sign.
Yeah.
If Senate rejects it, I would like to really know the reason why.
Yeah, I don't know why they would.
Yeah, maybe they themselves run the biggest AI deepfake.
That would be
company.
crazy
Insider.
conspiracy theory that we're putting
Yeah.
on the Rough Draft podcast.
I know.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna turn out. You know, that's a really big problem in Korea.
What?
Really?
In Asia, the deepfake.
Really?
Like, they will use it. There's like a bunch of group chats in Korea where they put like deepfakes of like their classmates.
Oh, God.
And they'll use it to manipulate them and tell them like, hey, if you don't do this or this, I'm going to post this and send it to your family.
What the
What?
But Korea's like, I feel like if it's in the US, you'd be like, okay, whatever, I know it's fake.
Yeah.
But because Korea's like more conservative, it's like,
Oh shit, that's
yeah.
terrible.
What would you
Yeah.
guys do if that like happened to you? Like someone like DMs you like, yo, like here's a nude of yourself. Like do what I say.
What I would do is I'd be like, yeah, expose me, and then they post it, and I post my actual dick, and it's like, see, it didn't match up.
It's like, okay, like wait, the original one's like way bigger.
Wait, the AI one's just it was a
our
lot
bodies
more girthy. He should have kept that one.
Yeah, no. Did you hear about like the baby? Did you guys hear about the baby leak a couple years ago?
No.
So basically, like it wasn't the baby, but like someone thought or posted on the internet like the baby like walking around with his dick. Yeah. And it was a fucking massive pause.
wow.
Like 12. It's got to be like 12 inches.
Okay, why do you know like the length?
It's got to be like 11 and a half inches.
You're like
No, but like everyone was like,
analyze
it was the baby,
Yeah.
and like for the longest time, the baby did not say it wasn't his because it was like
why
kinda
not?
were an accident.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I feel like that's like when Drake leaked his own dick.
yeah,
Yeah.
That was
No, he for sure leaked it himself. For sure.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one probably.
Yeah.
Why was it like soft? Like it was like half soft.
Wait, what? How many times did you watch it?
Only like 37.
All right, and the last bit in rough news. Biba Doobie stuns in these new pictures. This,
Oh.
yes.
Oh,
this-
yeah.
This
My
was-
sister, my twin.
Oh my god! Wait, you hosted a Biba
I
Doobie look
hosted a
contest.
Biba Doobie.
Did you really?
Yep.
Oh,
and
that was
she-
you?
Yeah, and she showed up. My
Damn.
sister, yeah.
Did Biba
hey,
Doobie
B.
win your lookalike
No,
contest?
she lost.
Oh.
Sorry.
How the fuck does the person they're trying to look like
Yeah, how did you
shows
lose your own
up?
lookalike contest?
Who
Yeah.
beat her?
This other girl who actually looked very much like her, she like cut her bangs
Okay,
for it.
but
Okay,
but
method
the,
acting.
but the person she's trying to look like
Lost the competition.
was in the competition.
Okay, but you know, to be fair, she literally said like, "Do not vote for me."
Don't vote for my.
Yeah,
that she said
that's
it?
exactly.
British ass accent.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Can she sing?
Yeah, she can, guys. She
Top
can.
5 artists that can't sing.
I
Remember?
no Biba Doobie slander here.
Yeah.
We
okay?
love Biba Doobie on
We
this podcast.
I made a
support
video
her.
defending her.
You did.
Yeah,
I like the
we
video.
saw.
She liked the
Yeah, we
video.
all
I liked
saw
the video.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a huge Biba Doobie fan. Yeah. That's great though. Well, that's enough rough news, But into the meat of the episode now. So I'm sure a lot of you watching this are either, young in college, newly in college sophomores or whatnot.
Or just decided because May 1st deadline.
Yeah, and
Oh,
congrats.
wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah. Or sorry if
Or-
you didn't
yeah.
get in to
It's
anywhere.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine,
You'll
right?
be okay either way.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
You might just drop out in a year and a half.
Yeah, you might be
someone
like
here.
Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be like me. You drop out and you start doing social media.
Just fuck around for
you
like,
just fuck
for this year.
around and
Yeah.
you maybe move to the Bay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. I'll become the Bay Area guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, because that's you right now, right?
That
But
is unfortunately. Man.
it's you two, since y'all were freshmen in college. I actually was never a freshman in college because I went to CC.
Ooh, okay.
Right? So, I want to ask about what are some freshman mistakes you should avoid. I heard that making your whole major your personality is a mistake you should avoid.
I fucking hate people that do that shit. Like, it happened all the time in Berkeley where it was
Okay.
like, oh yeah, I'm like a EECS major. I'm a CS major. I'm a fucking Haas major. I study business. Like, this is who I am.
Interesting.
And like, they made their entire personality their major. And it was like the fucking most annoying thing in the world. Because that's like all they were known for. Like, it was so cringe, dude. And those people, like, it usually never pans out for them anyways.
Wait, what did you study?
I studied data science and econ, double major.
Interesting.
Yeah, a
What
little
year
nerdy.
did you graduate?
1977.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah. So what are you
Definitely
now?
look the part.
yeah.
So you're,
Whoa.
whoa.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I look
kidding.
50?
I'm kidding.
No, that is annoying. I feel like a lot of CS kids do that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, they make
But I
it-
think the problem,
think-
I'm okay when CS kids do it because I think they're too like, they're like stupid enough to like, they don't even register like what they're doing. Business kids know what they're doing.
Wait. CS kids, they don't have autism, dude. What are you talking about?
As a guy who studied data science and went to UC Berkeley, like, it's debatable.
That's insane.
Debatable. No. But like, I think some of them like are definitely just like they're not very like cognizant of like socially.
Do you know who does it?
Oh.
Psychology majors. Like, let me diagnose you. Talk to me about your trauma.
I don't think
What are you going through?
Yeah, I could not date a psychology student.
Dude,
Yeah.
They try to go all Freud on you.
Yeah, it's like, this is why like your problems exist. I'm like, what? No, it's not. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? We're at Jack in the Box.
You want to go 50-50 on the bill because your dad left you as a kid.
It's like, maybe I'm just broke. Like,
See that this like was never really a problem at my school. I went to fashion school.
Fits.
So yeah,
Fits.
FIT, shout out
fashion
FIT. Yeah, I don't think people really like if you were going to FIT, you probably didn't really care about school that much. So nobody would
really?
I'm not even kidding. Like, okay, me personally, I was like not the best student.
Oh.
I would say like in high school I was average A, B, whatever, but I definitely did not care that much about studying or all of
You're
that.
just naturally smart. type
No,
shit.
I'm actually like it takes me a lot of work to like do
Oh.
well.
Okay.
But like yeah, like at FIT, like you know, like talking about your major, like all that. I don't think anybody really cared that much because everybody was too busy talking about like going out and like
Was it like a big
dating.
party school?
It wasn't like a big party school because you can't really have parties at FIT because like you either have the dorm or your apartment.
Wait, for those who don't know what FIT is, you should like.
Oh, Fashion
yeah.
Institute of Technology in New York City.
New York City.
Yeah, so there weren't any like college dorm parties or anything like that because you're literally in the city, and the
Okay.
apartments are like what, like
What, so,
300
like,
square
shoebox?
feet. Yeah,
Are the parties just like runway shows?
the parties are going to the club. So
Okay.
that
You got,
was
like,
what
18
people.
and shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was like the college life for us, and everybody was just way too focused on like going to parties, going to New York Fashion Week. That like I don't know. At least for my major, I never heard anybody talk about school like that.
What was your major?
I was fashion business management.
Fashion. Damn, that seems like an important studious major, actually.
It does actually.
It
Yeah.
does. You would be
Should've gone to
surprised.
class.
I mean, because
It-
fashion's such like a deep industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is, but I think the most important thing was like getting the connections and getting the experience rather than like the curriculum.
Okay.
At
Makes sense.
FIT, how insane are the outfits you see on a daily basis?
Oh my gosh, so insane. I don't know if you've seen those TikToks of like, oh, what fashion students are wearing the first week of school.
Yeah.
But it is actually crazy. Like people will make their own outfits.
Holy
People
fuck.
will wear
Oh, God.
I there's like this one specific guy that I would
Wait, they'll
see
make their own outfits?
Yeah,
Are they
like-
Amish? What the fuck? Why are they making their own outfits?
design their own outfits to like sew it up.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
That's insane.
there was someone at school who would wear like a gown and 6-inch heels like every
What?
day.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro thought he was Cardi.
Bro, aura. Trying to have aura.
He's trying to aura farm.
Probably did
in
have
class.
aura though, I can't lie.
Trying to aura farm
Yeah.
in calculus. Like,
Yeah,
bro, like,
respect.
Wait. As a fashion student, right? Can you rate Ishaan's outfit?
Okay, hold on.
No.
I'm wearing a Berkeley hoodie.
No. Rate his
Okay.
outfit.
Okay.
Just came from the office. I'm wearing slacks.
Came from the office.
You usually dress like this.
It's a little bit better. It's usually
Okay.
baggy jeans.
No, it's not. You do not wear baggy
I have
jeans.
Some baggy. Shout out Zara. I have some baggy jeans.
Okay.
I have a chain. Like I have like a silver chain.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one thing about me is I will never really like judge someone.
No,
Oh.
judge us. Judge us.
Fucking
Judge
boo.
me.
Yeah,
Judge me
judge.
hard.
Okay.
judge.
Okay. Fine. If I had to rate it, I don't think the colors really go well at all.
No. Be harsher. Be harsher, yes.
Yeah, the colors don't really go well.
Okay.
Personally, the silhouette is just not giving
not giving.
what it should give, you know, because
Okay.
it's just like all the same. You know, it's just like all one shape. There's no dimension.
Hold on. What the fuck does that mean?
She called you a fucking cinnamon stick.
Yeah. What the fuck does that mean?
No.
I go to the gym, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. I love
Okay,
this.
yeah. So like
It's a baggy hoodie, guys.
Yeah, but it doesn't like give the shape that's supposed to show. You know, it's not. Okay, I'm just gonna rate it. I think I'll give it like a 6.
You're a fucking liar.
Oh,
You're a
wow.
fucking liar.
That's gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You know what? How important do you think partying is in your first year of college? And how, like, what's the level you should do it at?
I think it's like kind of important. I think it's like I had a lot of fun freshman year.
Socializing is
It
important.
was
though.
really fun. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you need
It
to make
was-
friends too, and
yeah.
that's like the easiest way. I feel like.
Most def.
Yeah. Maybe it's not the right friends to make. I feel like the friends you make at parties are probably not the friends you're gonna make like long term, especially like freshman year. Like there's so many people that I just like saw every weekend. I was like, hey man, what's up? Or like, hey girl, what's up? And then like never talk to them outside of parties.
Yeah.
So like that's a big thing, but it was pretty fun, dude.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, partying's pretty fun, but I think it depends on the person. Like, my roommate does not party at all. She's not that type. But she had, like, such a good time. Like, I think she found ways to connect and have fun in different ways. Like, she would go to, like, a bunch of different events.
Okay.
But, yeah, I party. I party, like, every single day. And it
What
was
the fuck?
really fun. Yeah, that's, like, New York,
That's
though.
New York
New
life, though,
Yorkers,
nah.
bro. That's
That's
crazy.
the New York life, yeah. I mean, was the party scene really big in Berkeley?
It honestly was.
Okay.
Yeah. But it'd be like a weekend thing
Oh, okay,
until you turn
nice.
21. And
Dude.
then you can like go to
Yeah.
the bars.
Berkeley
Then it
party
turned
scene-
into like a.
Berkeley party scene is very real. I went there for like 1 weekend. I had a
Yeah.
great time.
No, it's actually so much
wow.
fun. Yeah, it's so much fun.
Wow.
It's very underrated actually. The
No, I think it
Berkeley-
is. Yeah, like when I went, I was like, dude, everyone's out.
Yeah, everyone like is
Frat
a
was insane
degenerate,
out there.
But then they also study. It's like really
Yeah.
weird. Like
No,
how
it's
the fuck
weird.
do you do both?
I love it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever see anybody in the first year of college like lose themselves partying?
Oh, I'm sure you have too. Yeah, all the time. It's like,
What's the worst case?
dude, I know a guy had to drop out, bro, because he had to go to
Yeah.
rehab.
What?
Oh,
I know a guy that had to go to rehab because he was just on fucking Xans the whole time.
dang.
I'm
my
like,
God.
buddy, you were like a 5.0 GPA student in high school,
Yeah.
studying like mechanical engineering. How the fuck do you get addicted to Xans? How does that even happen?
Did he
Wow.
beat? Did he beat the addiction?
He beat the addiction.
Okay,
he
good
beat
for
the
him.
addiction.
Yes.
Good for
Say no to
him.
drugs,
He came back.
people.
He came back.
Yes.
So,
Come back in
got
a
to
year.
graduate. Okay,
Yeah.
it was a great time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good comeback
Wait,
story.
wait, no, that's just adding an edge to him now.
No, it's aura.
No, yeah, former drug addict turned UC
Former-
Berkeley
former-
graduate.
Former rehab.
If you're watching this, congrats.
Yeah, it's good for you. That's hard. Yeah, FIT, that was definitely something that happened. I know so many people, like, because at school you would have to do so many, like, group projects. And there's just always, like, those people who did not do anything because they were
yeah.
always, like, out.
Holy shit.
And that's the same thing, too. Like, at FIT, I think the dropout rate at FIT is actually pretty high. And
Well, I'm sure it's because a lot of them start their own
Yeah,
ventures.
like Calvin Klein went there.
Yeah.
Michael
yeah,
Kors, he
well,
dropped
yeah,
out,
that
right?
too, yeah. But yeah, definitely a lot of people can lose themselves party. I think especially if you aren't exposed to a culture like New York, and once you do get exposed to that, especially if you like hang around the wrong people, it can get bad
makes
very
sense.
fast. Yeah.
Damn, that is tough though. Okay. Well, you know, what? Okay, when you're first going out, right? What's better, the dorm parties or the frat parties, or like the club parties, or the club or the bar or whatnot?
Well,
Wow.
I feel like if you're like 18, you can't really do anything besides the frat.
No, like the
party.
18 plus clubs, you know.
That shit does not exist, bro. I don't know where the fuck.
Those are not fun.
Yeah, I never went to those.
Yeah, I've never been to
Dude,
a
same.
frat party though.
You went
or
to frat
college-
party?
Well,
Really?
'cause
Oh wait, you
FIT
went to
doesn't.
New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I want to Wikipedia. You guys' school is like 1.5 blocks.
Oh
like
yes,
your-
that's true.
that's actually
Why'd you Wikipedia that?
Because I was curious. It's like literally 1.5 blocks. I was
Talking
like,
about
that's
fight.
insane.
Wait, yeah, it is. And so we didn't have like college frat parties, anything like that. It was just going to the club right away. But I honestly do think like having that experience of a college frat party is really nice because it's like with people in your school, your
Yeah, yeah.
age, like you can connect with
yeah,
them.
it's kind of
Community,
weird.
yeah.
Like it's like the whole city basically. Like,
Yeah.
interacting with. That's kind of weird. I don't think I'd like that. I actually kind of liked living in a college town.
Yeah, it is nice. I would
I
say.
saw the same
Be,
people
being
all the
in your own
time.
like little world.
Yeah, and
in a
everyone's
sense.
like relatively young. Like, there's no like fucking 45-year-old unks trying to hit on me or like hit on my friends or something. You know, like
Yeah,
it's just weird. I don't know.
yeah.
True. Okay, well, when you guys first get to college, how do you feel about kids? You know, they first get there, they're really excited. They join like 20 different clubs instead of figuring out the ones they actually want to join.
Yeah, it's cringe. That was also me though. Like I think I joined like fucking 10 clubs when I was at Berkeley. Like maybe even 15 clubs. I was like in a consulting club. I was in like a fucking volunteering club. I was in like a Asian club. I was in a STEM club. I was just in every club, and I was trying to find like my space. So I think it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I didn't stay in all those clubs all the time. I ended up being in like a media club and then like a business entertainment club. And like that's where I found like my friends and like people that I really enjoyed. But yeah, the people that do too much, like I did like student government for like a semester. I was like, what the fuck was I on?
You're a student government?
I was in the ASUC like being a fucking development intern.
You're a fucking nerd.
I was from freshman.
That's you. What?
Yeah.
You were in student government?
No, I wasn't. Like I was like an intern. Yeah, I was like an
okay,
intern.
okay.
Yeah, I was like an intern.
Okay, so you were their bitch.
Well, everyone is like a year older than you, so I wasn't really nobody's bitch, but like I kind of was, I guess. If you put it like that, maybe I was an intern.
Give me
yeah.
some water, Sharma.
Okay, no, I was not that type of intern.
Wait, so are people doing this to show off or just to meet people?
I think it's a mix of that, and it's also just like
Okay.
resume boosting, right? Because I think,
Oh.
especially like
It is resume
in the
boosting.
the
Yeah.
corporate world, like your
Okay,
resume is so
okay.
important. And then like you're not gonna get a first internship like at a big company, so like you gotta just show like some bullshit. Like, hey, I was a part of this club. I was a fucking officer. Like, and hopefully you get an internship off that, and then you can start using it for the corporate
Oh,
world.
I
You know what I
see.
mean?
Yeah.
Consulting clubs out here are like a huge thing. Or a lot of the
massive.
business schools, it's
Massive.
like they have like less than 1% acceptance rates. A lot
Yeah,
of
yeah, it's like a
consulting
thing.
clubs.
It's like they're like
Yeah.
super like prestigious about it, and they don't do shit. It's just like
They don't do anything.
yeah, they get like 500 applicants, and like they'll accept like 2 people.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's actually fucking consulting clubs are actually insane.
That's why we're starting our own consulting club.
Yeah,
RDP consulting. Yeah, yeah. You don't get paid anything, and you have to do all of our work for us.
Free labor.
We're tired of paying editors.
yeah, fuck.
All right, well, you know what? First segment I want to do, though, between the two of you.
Okay.
Let's do a college starter pack draft, okay? You're going to draft items from the category I list, and we're going to see who has the better list between the two of y'all. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, first draft, one item every freshman needs.
You want to go first?
Okay. One item every freshman needs. I don't know, a computer.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good
Okay,
one, yes.
Nice.
I'll go Brita filter.
Brita filter.
Oh, okay.
Should I
That's
judge which one I think is better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to go Brita filter.
You need a Brita filter.
that
You
Brita
need a Brita filter in college. Trust me.
What?
Laptop, dude, you can work off your notebook,
Yeah, you
your
can
phone, your
iPad, you
iPad.
can-
That
Okay.
Brita filter,
Library
you
computer.
need that Brita filter.
You need a fucking
Yeah.
Brita filter, otherwise you're gonna
Oh,
fucking
okay.
die of like
Okay.
malaria or some shit.
Okay, I see the direction we're going. Okay.
Dude, every time I'd come back to the apartment, I too lazy to get a cup because I was too tired. I just put my mouth under the Brita filter, and I like just go under it like a slushy machine. No, no one's ever done that.
I've done that. I'm not gonna lie.
You've never done that?
You've never done that?
Well, New York actually has the cleanest water. So you don't really. I mean, I
Tell
still
that to
had
the rats,
one.
buddy. Tell that to the fucking rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in Berkeley, in our dorm one time, like I actually posted this video and it went viral. It's like one of the first times I ever went viral on Twitter. Bro, I opened the fucking dorm like sink, brown water.
Ew.
Like actually like shit brown water.
Ew.
And I was like, what the
Okay.
fuck is this? Like I can't use this.
Need the Brita.
Yeah, I don't
I
even
need
think
the
the
Brita.
Brita would help that.
Fuck no, dude. The Brita will get destroyed. Yeah. Okay. One red flag that freshmen have, like the biggest red flag.
Maybe high ego.
Okay. Good draft.
Okay.
Good draft pick. Okay.
I was gonna say something similar, but like flexing their SAT score. Big red flag. Why are you flexing your SAT score in college? You should not be flexing your SAT score in college. Like that's fucking weird.
I'm gonna give it to CHAR because yours is
Thank
derivative. Yeah.
It's more generic.
SMH, bro. SMH.
Generic.
One type of professor to avoid. Let's start with Ishaan this time.
The professor that has mandatory attendance.
Ooh,
I fucking hate
that was a good one.
Or
Yeah.
actually no, I got you one better. Mandatory participation.
Oh,
I fucking hate that shit. We had to like talk in
yeah,
class.
yeah.
It's like 50% of your grade.
God,
Like, dude,
leave us fuck alone.
it's like 9 a.m. I'm hungover as fuck.
I'm paying for my rent right now on the
I
computer.
had like fucking Jack in the Box for dinner. Like that shit's still like in my stomach. I don't
just-
want to talk to this random.
I just cheated on my girlfriend. You want me to answer a question?
Oh,
It's terrible.
I didn't do that one, but everything else I can agree with.
okay. Mine would be the old school professor who still uses like Scantron.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. A lot of my tests were
Nothing wrong with
Scantrons.
that.
What?
It's
okay.
easy to grade.
Actually, all of my tests were on Scantron.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, all of them were.
Oh my gosh.
Ishaan, congrats. Another round to you.
Good job.
Tight shit. Tight shit.
Okay. One club or org you will for sure regret on joining.
That you will regret.
Yeah.
That you don't.
You
join?
will. Yeah. That you won't know. Like you join, you're like, fuck, why'd I join this shit?
Oh.
That's a good question. I'm gonna have a hot take here.
Go.
Okay.
The only at diverse schools, the racial identity club,
Wow, that's terrible.
Why?
because it's like
Don't be proud of your race.
no, be proud of your race, but like sometimes they're cringe. Only sometimes.
Oh my god.
Sometimes
Filipinos
I
are rolling right now on you.
I fucking love Filipinos. Shout out to what's that shit called?
Manny Pacquiao.
No, not Manny Pacquiao.
Oh shit.
What's that shit in the fucking? They do like an event. Like it's in like the. It's
Olivia Rodrigo.
no, it's like an event in San Bernardino. Everyone goes there. It's the blank games.
Jollibee.
No, it's a thing in Philippines. It's massive. Like Nueva Leo performed there last year. Summer games, something games. No,
That's
I'm
what-
more Filipino than you guys.
That's one of my favorite Drake songs, Summer Games.
Shout out to Scorpion.
Yeah.
No, you guys don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know
You
what
guys
it
aren't
is.
real Filipino like I am.
All right.
guys
So,
don't have
okay.
Filipino
Ishaan's is race club. What about you?
Dang, I honestly didn't join like any clubs to even know. Maybe like okay, well at FIT there was a club where you had to like work at school.
What?
Wait.
Free labor? You were a slave at
What?
school?
No, I was
You were a
never
fucking
in it, so
slave at
I don't
school?
know how. If
How did they
got
get away
paid.
with that? That's genius.
I don't know.
Can we
if-
start a club where people work for the podcast?
Looking for editors. Looking for.
You're not an intern, you're a club member. Even lower.
Yeah, I don't know if like they got paid or what, but there was like clubs where you just like have to like work and like help out with the school and stuff. And I don't know, I personally just wouldn't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna give it the CHAR just because I want to avoid being canceled.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it the CHAR. So this is a tiebreaker right now. Tiebreaker round. Ready?
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
2-2.
The one place everyone goes once that they never return to. You're trying to go first, you know.
I go first?
Yeah, go first.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna say the frat bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's just
Okay.
disgusting. It's
That's
disgusting,
fucking nasty,
yeah.
bro. One time I walked into the frat bathroom, there was like shit on the floor.
What?
I was like, how did you get that drunk? You shit on the floor.
There's a toilet right
There's
there.
a toilet right next to it, and you fucking dookied like right 3 feet in front of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My God.
There was dookie in the sink one time.
Ew.
How the fuck you shit in the sink?
They're just doing that for fun.
You gotta be trolling at that point,
They're
dude.
just trolling, yeah.
Yeah, like the frat bathrooms are fucking nasty.
My gosh. This is so hard for me because my college experience was just like so not a college experience. Mine would be the dorm gym. Did you guys have that?
Oh yeah, the dorm gym.
I lived in an apartment.
That was stinky.
Oh, okay, flex.
That was stinky as fuck.
yeah, ours
Oh my
was
god.
really small.
They were not cleaning that shit either.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like 3 machines and like it was always taken, so you had to wait like 30 minutes.
Okay,
for
but isn't going to the dorm gym kind of like a cheat code at finding a partner in life? No?
no, because no one wants to fucking go there. No
Oh.
like
No
normal
one wants
person.
to
No
go
normal
there.
person's going to the dorm
It's
gym.
really depressing.
Wait,
Like
so who's going to the dorm gym?
Them fucking lazy ass motherfuckers that don't want to walk to the actual gym, bro.
I did go to the dorm gym. But that's why I said it. I don't recommend it, but I did
Crazy.
go.
We're
I
talking
did
about
go.
them like they're the worst people on earth.
yeah, the whole time
Charles, like-
motherfuckers going to the gym.
I went like
My bad,
every
dude.
day.
What?
There's gyms in New York, you know that. There's,
Yes, I know. I
there's
know.
nice gyms in New York you
But
go
But
to.
I was lazy, okay? I was the lazy person. I didn't want to walk to the actual gym, okay?
I'm gonna give it the CHAR. What? I'm gonna give it the CHAR. Cause
Oh,
like,
come
cause like
on, gang.
you have to go piss. You have to go piss, right? So
You can work out. You don't have to work out in the dorm gym.
You have to work. No, but like thing is like that's why you would never return because you go to another gym. At the frat bathroom, you gotta go piss.
I guess. Yeah, that's valid.
Good job, Char.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, yeah. All right, loser, you have to give her your degree. Transfer the rights. Yeah. All right, well, I got a question, right? So,
Okay.
how do y'all feel about the college freshmen who, like, the first person they meet, they're like, oh, that's my soulmate?
Oh.
Does it happen a lot?
There's a lot of those at like orientation week where it's like they like start talking to a girl or a guy and they like hook up a couple times and like, this is my future wife. This is my future husband.
Really? Even for guys?
Less for guys, a lot for girls though.
Yeah, I would
Love for
assume
girls.
like girls.
What's
yeah.
the worst case you've seen for a girl?
I mean, it's the same fucking story every
Did
time.
they just get like heartbroken?
Yeah,
Get
the
cheated on?
college like relationship story freshman year is the same thing. You like you meet someone usually at a party or in class. You like talk to them for like a couple weeks, hook up, have no label on it for like 3 months,
Yeah.
and then you see them with someone else and you fucking
That's
Dang.
terrible.
Cry.
Who would ever do shit like that?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Wait, so did you have a bad like experience ever dating? Freshman?
Not my freshman year because I made sure to not fall for that trap,
Oh,
and also I was
okay,
like talking to
nice.
someone from like back home,
Okay.
so like I fell for that trap.
Shout out them.
But yeah, I saw it like happened to my like roommates,
Oh,
happened to people in my
yeah.
dorm. Like you just, especially because you live in close proximity, right? Like
see
especially
them every
like,
day.
same dorm.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
oh my god, like they're loverbirds. They're like always in the dorm lounge, like fucking talking till 3 a.m.
Cuddling.
And then like
Dang.
like 3 months later, they fucking hate each other and they like block each other and everything. And like you can't even bring like the other name around the other person before they fucking crash
Wow.
out.
That's drama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything like that?
Well, I'll expose. I don't mind exposing myself. I was a down bad college
Oh.
student. I was so down bad. Okay, well, growing up in Missouri, I grew up in Missouri. It was all white people. Okay, I did not get any type of validation because I was Asian. Nobody wanted me. So when
You just like went to college and like fucked everybody who said like
okay,
hi, you're
okay.
hot.
God.
Well, when I went to college, so many Asian people in New York, okay? And I was like,
Okay.
oh my gosh. And then as soon as like any like Asian dude would be like, oh yeah, like you're cute, I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you, okay?
Did you actually fuck every Asian
You
dude
were
in
the
New York?
No,
You were the
stop.
freshman year bop.
No, actually, freshman year was COVID, so I was sophomore year Bob, okay?
Oh, guys, I wasn't a whore my first year, but my second year though.
When I'm a
No,
little
yeah.
older.
Telling
No,
guys,
yeah.
like-
Well, I was telling him that like at FIT, most guys are gay.
Oh.
So you don't really date guys at college. You date guys that you meet outside the city. So a lot of
Oh,
the guys that I
interesting.
met outside of the city were like older, you know, red flag. So the first guy I
finance
talked
bros.
to, yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't go for finance bros. The first guy I talked to was a club promoter.
Oh God.
That's the first. That's where you started.
Yeah,
That's one of the worst archetypes.
it
of men.
really
started
is.
at the
It
club
really
promoter?
is. Do not recommend.
It's like
To all my girls out
4X
there.
trader.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe like OnlyFans managers up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then club promoter.
Yeah, to all my girls out there, do not recommend. But it's a good story. It's
Yeah.
fun
How old
to
was
talk
this
about.
guy? And how old
I
you?
was 19. He was 24, I think.
That's getting up there.
Yeah, pretty up
not
there.
bad.
Yeah.
What's the
yeah.
oldest guy that you talked to?
Oh my god.
Like the
I don't
biggest
even
age
know
gap
if I
that we
like.
So,
I have no problem saying it.
Then say it.
40.
What? 40?
I was expecting like 30,
29?
31.
Okay.
Maybe 30? Wait,
How old are you?
During that time.
Yeah.
20.
What? He had 40? He was double your age?
Okay, let me.
When he
let
was
me-
20,
let me.
you were still in your daddy's nutsack.
Yeah, you hadn't even gotten fucking cummed yet.
Okay, let me just say, I am willing to talk about this stuff because I really learned from it. Okay?
Oh, that's what every girl says when she gets groomed, bro.
Okay.
What is what? What is wrong
I
with
learned
you?
from it too.
No, truly, I went to so much good therapy, y'all.
Oh my god.
I really have. Okay, I'm in a healthy relationship now.
Oh my god.
So
I'm glad you got out of it.
Thank
Glad,
you.
Yeah, 40. How'd that happen? I'm sorry to
Okay,
like.
I think like
peel
if
open
you're
the
if you're a
Band-Aid.
girl in New York,
We don't wanna pry
you
too
know,
hard, though.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like girls in New York, like that's just the vibe.
You know what? It does seem like it though.
That is
Yeah,
about-
it really is. No,
Damn.
I knew girls in college who were dating like 70-year-old guys.
70.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
for a different reason though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, yeah, but I think it's just like I don't know. You're so naive, especially if you've never been in like a big city like that, and you're just exposed to so much. This is what everybody who like moves to New York says. It's like everything becomes so desensitized because everything is just so normalized.
Damn.
So like when you're going to the club, like, and then these like 40-year-old guys are hitting on you, you're like, oh, okay, like
Interesting.
all these other girls are like taking it too, like
It's chill. Yeah,
it's
okay.
chill. Yeah.
Wait, is that like? Do you think that's across like all colleges, like NYU, Columbia, like St. John's?
I
or,
don't
like,
know. I think like
Stony
NYU and stuff definitely has a more college life. So people kind of hang around like
Big
their-
school. It's a big school.
Yeah, they
Okay,
hang
okay.
around like people their age. I'm sure that happens to other girls too. But FIT is just like you're literally in the middle of the city and there's no college life at all. So what else are you gonna do?
Makes
Go out.
sense.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck
Well,
40-year-olds type shit.
I'm about to turn 20, and if any 40-year-old women are watching this podcast, I'm
'em
cool,
up.
I'm cool with it.
Hit 'em up.
I'm chill. I'm groomable.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they call me a dog because I'm groomable.
Oh.
But
Tight shit.
but moving on.
Loud and proud.
Moving
Loud and
on.
You should
proud.
like
Loud and
bark for
proud.
the camera.
Rough. Or
I did not think you should do
rough, baby. Yeah, rough.
Draft.
Yeah, but next, I want to ask: is it true that you gained weight in your first year of college?
For me, it was the opposite. I lost a lot of weight.
Okay,
How?
me too.
The dorm food was so fucking bad.
Oh shit!
I could not. I had to like fucking go on a hunger strike, bro. I could not eat that shit, bro.
Well, you're like Gandhi.
Was that racially motivated? Why can't I be like someone else, like another person that did a hunger
Name
strike?
someone else who went on hunger strike.
Malcolm X.
He did not go on a hunger
I'm okay.
strike. He did not go on hunger strikes.
Are you sure?
No.
You sure?
No,
Yeah,
no.
they did.
No, they didn't.
No, I know more about.
No, they did not go on hunger
At least for like
strikes.
10 days, maybe.
They did not go on hunger strike.
I'm sure people went on hunger strikes when Malcolm X got arrested.
No, it's cool to be Gandhi, bro. Just be Gandhi.
Anyways, yeah, I was like not eating the dorm food a lot, and so like there was like they had really shitty food, man, and so I was eating less, and I lost probably like 5-10 pounds.
God damn.
But I know a lot of kids that like went the opposite, where they just
Yeah.
ate out all the time too.
Yeah.
And they fucking gained 15 pounds. Like freshman 15, right? Is like such a popular term.
Right. Yeah, I also lost weight. I was genuinely scared of the freshman 15. I think that's why I lost weight. Because, like, I remember before going to college, my mom was like, oh, you're going to gain weight like the freshman 15. Have you heard of that? And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I ended up losing weight. I think it was the big part of it is drinking, right?
Yeah.
That's how you, like, gain the weight.
Yeah, most def.
Yeah.
And then like you like the late night munchies.
Right.
And then like you're like working out less because you're socializing and doing work on classes and whatnot.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't gain weight either when I first got to college. I've actually lost a lot of weight recently. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The Ozempic's coming through.
Dude, I lost 15 pounds in the last 2 and 3 months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can't tell you, Sean? Like,
No, I can't tell.
yeah, really.
Yeah, I
I
can't
look a
tell.
lot skinnier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because I discovered a new productivity hack in my life. I work a lot better on an empty stomach, so I usually eat my first meal around 8 p.m.
No, you don't.
What?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
just drink like 3 coffees.
That's not good
That's
for you.
not
There's
good.
no way that's
Actually,
good
that's
for you.
really bad, dude.
I've never been so productive in my life.
Don't do that. Yo, if you're
No,
watching,
like,
do not fucking do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is a college dropout.
Don't do
So
it.
do not fucking do that
Don't-
shit. You're gonna
don't
become a
fucking
college
do it.
dropout.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm very productive.
Oh my god.
But don't do it.
Oh
Don't do
my
it.
fucking God,
Don't
dude.
do it. Don't do it. It's terrible.
Do not do it.
my
It's
God.
it's terrible. It's actually terrible. Don't do it. Very productive, but don't do it. Okay, so segment 3, right? Let's talk about dorm room economics. Okay, college budgeting, dining hacks. You know, because you're broke in college, right?
Right.
So let me ask you, what was the dumbest thing you ever wasted your money on in your first year?
So much boba, bruh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
So much boba.
like dates.
Mix of dates and then just like walk into class and be like, you know what? I deserve a boba today. And I didn't do it. All I did was wake up for class that day. Like that was my like treat.
Yeah.
Like so much
okay.
fucking boba. No, like $6. Think about it, like $6 a day.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That is a
dude.
lot.
That's a lot, bro.
yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't gain freshman 15.
Boba every day is a lot. Yeah,
I know, bro.
It's just hella sugary.
Yeah, fucking like strawberry with like the ice cream and like the mango jellies and like the strawberry jelly. Like, oh my god, bro.
Damn,
Do
yeah.
not do that shit.
Okay. Well, mine's like also very specific to New York life. So when I started college, I was already like doing content creation and stuff. So I was like getting invited to
Ballin'.
places.
Ballin'.
Yeah, and then like at school, because New York Fashion Week was kind of a big thing for FIT, like all these people were like asking me like, oh my god, Char, like are you gonna get invited to any events? Like take me, okay? And my first week there, I was like so new to it. And I didn't really know what events were like, especially New York Fashion Week event. And this girl was like, oh, like, let's go to this event. I was like, okay, slay. And she was like, what are you wearing? And I was like, I don't know. Like, what am I wearing? Like, whatever I brought from Missouri. And she's like, no, like, you need to have something nice. And so she took me to Fendi.
Oh my
She
god.
said, she took me to Fendi. She
Fendi?
said, you need to buy a purse for this event. And I was like,
And you
okay.
bought a purse?
And I bought a
Holy
purse. I
fuck.
bought a $3,000
What?
purse.
$3,000
Yeah.
purse?
I went home and like immediately just started crying and like called my mom. I go, Mom, you won't believe what I just did.
Oh my-
And I ended up not going to that event because I was just so sad.
What?
Yo, I would actually like disown my child.
Do you still have the purse?
I returned it and I used the money to like buy my parents a gift.
Okay.
Aw.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, $3,000 on a purse is
$3,000
crazy.
is
I felt
crazy.
bad for spending like $50 on a fucking in and out like for my friends or something.
That is
Yeah.
yeah. That
What
is a
about you,
lot.
Eric?
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, I don't know. I don't like really like buy any really stupid shit though.
Really?
Yeah.
What about story that you heard?
a story that I've
Like
heard?
one of your friends like just fucking
Just like buying insane
some
shit.
dumb shit like fucking drinks at the club or something. Because people do that. And
Oh, you know, I do have a friend that racked up 25 grand in credit card debt
how?
because he had a habit of buying everyone shots at the club.
$25,000?
Because it just like he's like, oh, I'll pay it.
Wow.
I don't got it right now. You keep going to the club, you just keep fucking buying it, and then it just builds
And
up
he
over
wasn't
time.
Venmo requesting nobody?
No, because you know he didn't want to lose aura. I don't give a fuck. If you're in credit card debt, don't buy
You gotta
shit.
Venmo
Yeah,
request
don't
people,
buy
buddy.
shit.
Yeah.
Credit card debt's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've recently been on like a jewelry grind.
Yeah, but like it's chill.
How much did you spend? Versace?
How much should I spend?
Yeah.
You bought a Versace ring?
Like,
They gotta put you down.
I have 2.
Holy fuck.
how much?
And
This
fucking-
hand probably costs like 2,000.
Jesus Christ. That's insane.
Wait, but it's chill though. It's chill.
That's
He's not in
ridiculous.
college anymore, so it's
It's
chill.
chill. Yeah,
$2,000
it's
on one hand is crazy. You were not fucking Jeff Bezos.
Dude, hold up. Ishaan buys tables at the club. Fuck that. Ishaan, talk about Hawaii. Talk about no. Fuck you. Talk about Hawaii, Ishaan.
Yo, I got drunk and bought like 4 tables in Hawaii.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but I'm
was
the bad
drunk.
person.
I was on vacation.
What the
I
fuck
was
are you
having a good
talking
time.
about?
Wow.
How much did that cost?
A couple thousand.
Oh my gosh. Did you like request people or you just paid it?
No. Sometimes. Mostly not. One of them I didn't because I felt really bad and I bought a Casamigos bottle and I was like,
Wow.
Dude, the things you do when you're drunk, man.
I gotta,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I'm stopping. I quit alcohol, guys. So.
Did you actually?
No.
Oh, okay. That's a fun friend to go out with, though.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, obviously because everything's fucking free. No shit. I have friends like that too.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I know it was bad.
What about you? Do you have like a big splurge?
well, that bag. But when I go out, I also do that though.
Really?
Like,
That's not good.
When you drink, you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm so
Dude, you
like
think you're invincible,
giving.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
I'll
good.
always like buy a round of shots for people, and then I just keep going and going.
That's crazy.
Because I'm like, drink with me, and then I just buy them shots.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you just do that shit, huh?
It just
Yeah.
happens. Yeah, it just happens.
Dang.
That happens in life, though.
Yeah.
That happens in life.
Yeah, we should go out some.
Yeah,
we'll
just buy
both
each
rack
other.
up
Yeah, we'll just buy each other drinks the whole time.
10,000 a night.
Okay, wait, we're all like in the real world now. We can do that for each other.
Yeah, we can do that now.
Next
Yeah.
week.
Next week.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. No. Okay, then let's talk about. Okay, so is it better to use the dining hall in college your first year, or to go grocery shop and cook yourself?
If you're paying for the dining hall, you have to go to the dining hall. I think it's
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous
yeah.
if you're paying for a dining hall and you don't go. Like, I know friends that did that shit and they just fucking DoorDash every day or
Right.
like tried to cook, but like especially in a dorm, there's no fucking kitchen, so all you were eating is like fucking frozen meals that you microwaved.
Do you
know?
go broke from eating out in college?
Hell yeah, people spend hella money, bro. I have a friend that spent like $2,000 one month, and not even on anything crazy, just fucking eating like McDonald's and like Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's?
Well, there's not McDonald's in Berkeley, but it's like fucking random like Super Duper and fucking
IBs.
IBs, yeah,
Yeah,
IBs
yeah.
and Gypsies, and like just eating out just the most random fucking places, bro. Taco Bell,
2K?
La Burrita,
2K?
yeah, Top Dog, yeah.
What?
Yeah, because if every meal you're eating out, it's like fucking $20, $30.
Yeah, I guess that does add up.
It
Wait,
fucking adds
Yeah.
up.
dude, that means so. Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Because $60 a day is $1,800 a month.
It's $1,800 a month.
So they're doing more than that.
I'm sure they're buying they're probably gonna buy boba. They're probably buying some other shit, right? Like they're gonna buy some.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah. How about you?
Dang. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like eating at the dining hall because it was so bad, but you kind of have to. Because I think for us, I don't know if it's the same for you, but like by the end of the semester, it doesn't like transfer.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it
so
doesn't.
like there were so many people who like forgot that they were paying for the dining hall,
jeez.
and then like realized like the last day, like, oh dang.
just
So
balled
that's
out.
just like a waste of money. Yeah.
Damn.
No, ours was worse. So we had like 12 swipes a week, and then that's it. They wouldn't
not
roll over.
sustainable,
That's
no?
not sustainable.
Yeah.
So like I would literally run out of 12 swipes, and then like I was cooked. Like we had like some dining dollars. I had to like go to like the fucking Golden Bear Cafe on campus, eat a really shitty quesadilla for like $8, and it was like so bad. That's why I lost weight.
Yeah.
Because not only it's like really shitty food, it's like you only get 12 swipes.
That makes sense.
That's not even 2 meals a day.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, fucking Crossroads. Fuck Crossroads. Fuck Crossroads at Berkeley. Fuck that place.
Well, I cook a lot though.
Yeah,
So.
but
Okay,
there's
good.
no in the dorm. There's no fucking kitchen.
Yeah. I was lucky to have a kitchen.
Yeah, we had a mini fridge
Yeah.
and a fucking microwave.
I cooked every day.
Wow.
I was sending my meal to Ishaan, like, look what I cooked today.
And he was trying to fucking Aura farm.
And Ishaan, how'd the food look?
It did look good. It
Yeah.
did look good.
Yeah, I'd be whipping it. I'd be whipping it up.
Whipping it up.
Yeah, but I don't like cooking though.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
tell because you're losing hella weight.
Dude.
Cooking coffee.
Yeah, I gotta get back on the. I gotta get back to eating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, so when you're in college, right? Do you think it's smart to still be paying for shit like Netflix, Spotify, Door Dashing, or would you omit those from your life?
You gotta bootleg the Spotify.
How do you
Yeah.
bootleg Spotify?
I don't want to break any laws by telling you
Right.
how,
Yeah.
but there are ways you can bootleg the Spotify, and you can share the Netflix passwords.
Yeah.
Less
yeah.
now, but
Yeah, I feel like those aren't like needs.
those are not
Nah,
necessities.
You do not need
No,
those.
but
If-
low key, Spotify is a necessity. in
Spotify
school.
Premium
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
a necessity.
That's
yeah.
a necessity.
But dude, like
That's like a
Netflix, Hulu,
Like free streaming, like music, like premium is like a fucking birthright. I feel like it's like Wi-Fi now. Like you
It's gotta
need it.
be. Yeah, Spotify's
Okay.
printing off that.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing is like, I've never paid for like a Netflix or Hulu or HBO Max because
Really?
I've only ever used pirate websites my entire life.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
But like,
Even
does
now.
that not bother you? You know how like there's like so many pop-up links.
Well, I use a
Yeah,
well,
like fucking like
I use a browser.
mad fucking chatterbait.
No.
Fucking like, gotta close that shit. Imagine you're watching it with like your
Nah.
parents.
You gotta
No.
use like the good websites. The good
Okay.
websites don't have pop-ups, and I use this browser called Brave, and Brave blocks like every pop-up. pretty
Not
much.
sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored, but Brave is great. I use Brave for every time I watch, like every show, every movie I've ever watched. I've never had Netflix, HBO Max. I only have Hulu because it's part of Spotify Prime.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've never had it. And like I do get HBO Max from USC,
Oh, okay.
but I still never used it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck.
wow, you should have used it.
Yeah, but big fan of those websites that are illegal. Thanks, guys. What's the brokest you've ever been in college?
Oh, there's been times where I've had like fucking like.
Talk about like the brokest moment.
I
though.
think like I've literally had like $13 in my bank account. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like what happened?
Yeah.
yo, dad, can I get like $100?
Yeah.
And like, that was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I used to get like my parents wouldn't let me go super broke, you know, like if I needed the money, they'd be like,
That's
"Yo."
great, yeah.
But they wouldn't give me like a monthly. I know some people get like monthly allowances. I was not
crazy.
allowed that
Yeah.
because they probably knew I was gonna spend it on some dumbass shit.
Like
Yeah.
boba dates.
Yeah, like fucking boba dates, dude.
Wow. If I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever been like broke in college. Well, because
Get a load of this, girl.
Content creator.
I'm just being honest here, okay, y'all. But yeah, I've
Y'all,
never
Missouri.
Fucking Missouri head ass.
Y'all.
I've never had that like feeling. I was really blessed to not have that feeling, but also because I was never someone other than that $3,000 Fendi person to like spend money. I never spent it at all.
Yeah.
Even like living in New York, I only spent it if I was like going out with friends and stuff. I
Like
didn't
every day.
No, not every day. Because when you go out, you try to get other people to buy you stuff, right?
type shit.
But like, yeah, I didn't really, honestly, even now, like when I talk to my accountant, they're like, "You're so frugal." So,
Really?
yeah. So,
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh, yeah,
big
I'm really,
saver.
I'm really frugal too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I am. No, like my
You had
accountant.
$2,000 hand.
Hold up.
Yeah.
No, we had the same accountant. My accountant was like, dude, you don't buy clothes. And I was like, I don't.
Yeah.
I never buy clothes. I don't eat out that much.
That's good.
I don't pay for no streaming services or nothing. If I go on a date, the girl pays.
Yeah,
It's great shit. It's incredible shit.
If
Yeah.
you're a girl who wants to go on a date with Eric, just have like $150. Get ready
Yeah.
to spend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not 50-50. And when you're paying for the bill, don't worry. I'm not a man who watches their women pay.
You gotta look away.
I turn
Oh,
away.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you gotta
Yeah,
look away.
yeah, I turn away.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You gotta look away.
Yeah, but they're prepared though. They know.
They know what's
They
up.
know. Yeah.
They know what's
yeah.
up,
50-50. No,
Okay.
I'm a man of high value.
We're high value men.
Because you and I are high value men.
She has no idea what we're talking about. If you watched the last episode.
Reference the last podcast.
If you watched the last episode.
Oh, I've been broke as fuck sometimes though. When I first graduated high school,
Yeah.
and I had a girlfriend who made me pay for everything, and I was making like $100 a week, dude. I'd
Yeah,
be
that's
down
close.
bad. I got to the point where I was doing like the online surveys.
Oh, dude, I've gotten to that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
a sad part.
Online surveys.
You're like searching for like tutoring jobs nearby.
Dude,
Like, who can I tutor?
I would be like trying to resell anything in my closet.
Yeah.
I was like doing like the bank bonuses where you like deposit the money, you get the bank,
fuck,
and you
yeah,
just close
that's
the
so real.
account. I was so broke for a
That's
little
so real.
bit, but happy to be away from that now though. It did teach
Yeah.
you about life, resilience. Yeah.
Did you not tell her at the time?
No,
like,
I did.
hey, oh,
She didn't give a fuck.
She didn't give a fuck.
dang.
Well, that's horrible. Actually.
Yeah, we're like
Yeah.
18.
Damn.
Oh, that
Yeah.
No, I don't think
sucks.
any girl expected me to pay a lot of money until like low key after I had a job. You know, like after I got out of college.
Yeah,
Because even like my dates in college were like,
chill.
yeah, you get fucking like $20 getting some tacos. Like what
Yeah.
else? There's no fucking high end dining in Berkeley. Where the fuck? I'm not gonna take a fucking Nobu. Like that shit doesn't exist. You know?
Yeah.
I'm taking her to fucking like
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Dining hall, Clark Kurt Dining Hall.
Yeah, I'm taking her to Cafe 3 with my dining dollars. Like we're gonna have a good time.
Dude,
Yeah.
dining hall's such a cheat code for a date. Hey babe, let me swipe you in. Oh, that's so easy,
Yeah,
dude.
it's all you can eat, bro.
That's
I'm
goated.
gonna take you to all you can
Oh
eat
baby,
buffet.
it's a buffet. Yeah,
All you can eat
kind of like
buffet.
Vegas.
There's pizza, there's ice cream,
There's
cereal,
salad.
there's any type of fruit you've ever wanted.
There's
That's a good deal. Do you think your type was different in college than it is now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like type of women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think I went to college in the Bay. I grew up in the Bay.
Okay.
There's a very specific type of women in the Bay.
what is it?
Kind of like more not ghetto, but like a little more ratchet.
Okay.
A lot more like Southeast Asians, Latinas in the Bay.
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
more brown people in the Bay.
Yeah, there are.
And I got to LA and like everyone's just Asian or white or I guess black.
Just like I think LA just has like an absence of like Indians.
Yeah, there's no brown people here.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no
okay.
brown people. And like even like the Mexican, the Hispanic community is like kind of like far away from. I live in Hollywood. Like there's not a lot.
Oh, it's
near
far
me.
from you,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's not a lot. So every time I go out, it's like near either WeHo, everyone's white, or K Town, everyone's Asian. Like that's the only place I'd be going. Or Santa Monica, right? Everyone's white.
Okay.
But you, has your type changed?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like values wise.
Oh,
You didn't cut me off.
Oh shit! Oh, we went color.
You didn't cut me off.
Oh, fuck.
You let me
Oh.
fucking give a whole speech about that shit.
Yeah,
You didn't let me, like,
Ishaan, like the
What the
personality
f-
of
what
a
the
woman.
fuck
The
was that
personality.
about?
Yeah.
you let me clip farm for
You
no
were just
reason.
like talking so much I just didn't.
No,
I was just like,
no.
okay,
That's
nice.
you're an asshole.
Nice,
We're-
nice.
Let me just talk about.
We're colorblind men.
We're colorblind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I've always only dated like East Asian people, but my values definitely changed because I was just like so into red flag, like
Oh yeah.
the epitome red flag toxic
Yeah.
when I was in college, and then yeah, now it's like
Healthier.
super
Dude, yeah, there's a
wholesome.
lot of girls like that. Her like their type is like the fucking biggest red flag, like frat athlete
Yeah.
boy,
and they
and
love
they get
it.
played on, and they fucking love that shit,
They
and
love
then they
it.
graduate, they're like, what the fuck was I on, bro? Like, why am I doing this?
Your frontal lobe develops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
develops.
Yeah, you just learn.
Have your values changed in a woman?
Not really. I think
Yeah.
for me, it's always been like personality.
No, of course,
It's gotta be
yeah.
bad, obviously, but like, it's just personality, and then how like genuine of a person she is, right?
Okay.
So that's always been like that. I think
No, most def.
they've maybe gotten raised now that I like
Yeah.
I have more money, like a little more established.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not
Yeah.
gonna like date a girl that doesn't have any career aspirations.
Mm.
But in college, I mean, everyone kind of has a career. Like they want to do something, you know.
Right.
So like you don't really know until after.
True,
Yeah.
true. Seeing
Yeah.
like where they end up.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, well, I have another segment for y'all. Okay.
Okay.
This
Oh, fuck.
is campus red flag or green flag.
Oh,
Ready?
Shit. Okay. And so we have to say which one's a red flag and which one's a green flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already,
You have to go. You have to answer this with us.
already talks about joining a frat during orientation.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Easy.
Joins a consulting club for semester. Green.
Red.
I don't green.
Driven.
Really?
What did they?
Or
what did they-
brainwashed.
Oh,
Everyone says you have to join a consulting club, so you have to join a consulting club.
true, true, true.
Like, well, you don't even know what you want to do. Freshman year, like first semester, you don't even know what the fuck you want to do yet.
I give it lightish, green,
little beige?
a little beige, a little
beige
beige,
flag?
beige flag.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's a full suit to career fair week? Week one though.
Green.
Oh, green. That's
That's
so
cute.
sweet.
Yeah,
That's cute.
yeah,
Green
it's
flag.
cute. I did that back in high school.
Nerd.
Yeah. Get super involved in dorm government. Red.
Red. Hella red.
Red.
Hella red.
Dude, that means you're a control
Yeah,
freak.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
but
You want
oh,
to
power
Low-key-
tripping.
No, low key beige because I know a lot of girls that did that shit and they were just trying to like meet new people and like have a good
Okay,
time.
nice.
And they want to like organize the events.
Red.
Green.
Red.
Yellow. I'll say yellow.
Yellow?
Yellow.
I'm a yellow flag.
Yellow.
Yeah. 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 Can I say that?
Oh, I like this one. Has their major in the Instagram bio. Red.
What? I think it's green.
No, because that means your
Yeah.
entire personality
That's
is what you're
true.
studying.
But at the same time, it's like people have their college in their bio. Like,
Yeah.
But that's different though. You do that so people know, like, when you follow them, like, hey, I'm not a weirdo. We go to the same school. Yeah. But people who are like poli-sci, I don't give a
they're
fuck.
trying to be more like specific, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's a green flag.
Red.
Okay.
What do you think?
Green.
Green. Ugh, you guys suck.
Sassy.
starts a,
Sassy manic apocalypse.
starts a TikTok account called Day in My College Life.
Red.
Green flag.
Red.
That's so green.
Red.
I've done that.
Beige, I guess.
Super red flag, especially if you
Why
don't
is
go to
that a red
class.
flag?
Because they be doing that shit. They don't even go to class, bro. They don't be studying, bro. They just be doing that shit for the content, and that's just a fucking red flag.
What if it takes off?
Who gives a fuck? Still red flag, bro. You're cringe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What were you doing back in college? You did college content?
Not really. I was doing like comedy content, and I just happened to be in college.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to over farm.
I guess I'm a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one. Says they're too mature for orientation events.
Oh, red.
Red.
Dude, I know kids that did that shit. Like, we had like GBO week. We like went fucking like laser tagging, and people were like, "Oh, they're too cool for that." I'm like, "Dude, you're 17. You're not too cool for fucking laser tag with your homies. Like that shit's dope."
I still laser tag now. Laser tag's dope.
Yeah, it's fucking
Fun.
fire. Yeah.
Fun.
Dude, I mean, like, cause you're there to socialize, meet people.
That's the whole
Why
point.
are you too cool to fucking go network?
Like that's the whole point is to like meet people, and like a lot of my friends like to this day I met in my orientation group. Like to this day, like
Oh, okay,
my
yeah.
Hawaii group, I met them like in my dorm freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't go to my orientation.
fucking. Well, you're transferred. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it,
It's
it
not
like
the same.
it was already cooked.
Yeah,
It was
it's
burnt.
not
Yeah.
the same.
Orientation is like very like pivotal.
I feel like most people, their friends are from orientation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Well, cause like since I was COVID, I didn't have an orientation,
Oh.
so like my entire class like did not talk to each other.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but then my friend who had a freshman orientation, like her and her like friends that she made, they are so close.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like they find their second year roommates because you already have a roommate
Yeah.
in orientation,
Yeah.
but they find their second year roommates, third year, fourth year, and then they're best friends.
Yeah.
I think a lot of orientation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People sometimes meet their girlfriends, boyfriends now.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like their first hookup.
Yeah,
Nice.
that too. Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. Raises their hand 10 plus times in the first lecture.
So red.
Red.
Dude, like there's so much shit on your nose.
Yeah.
I can't see your face anymore.
Yeah, no. And half the people who do that shit, bro, they raise their hands in class. They're not actually trying to learn. They're just trying to show people that they're like smarter than them.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Teacher!
yeah, it's like, dude, you're just fucking dick sucking the teacher right now. Like
Professor.
like it's in your mouth, bro. Like take it,
Yeah.
like back up a couple inches.
No,
you know,
it-
like I can
like-
see the eyes, like your fucking eyes are watering,
Like,
bro.
like
back
at
it
some
the fuck
point,
up.
like they're doing brown face because how much shit's on their nose.
Yeah.
All right. Sets quiet hours in a shared dorm room.
green.
Nah, that's a red.
That's
Nah,
red.
it's
That's so anal.
bro. I had roommates that slept at 6 a.m. every day. And it made me start sleeping at 6 a.m. every day. So I wish like back then I would have set quiet hours because I was
Okay.
like, yo, guys, it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Can we please like fucking go to sleep?
So I guess it depends on the context. So it could be beige.
Okay.
Okay.
How's a high school long-term relationship? Like, I'm sorry. How's a high school relationship that's long distance?
They're gonna break up.
Red.
Red. You
Yeah,
got like
like,
cut it from
Very
heels.
few people like kept their high school relationship. I feel like I said you guys in college.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
got,
not.
you gotta
sustainable.
try different flavors of cake in life to know which one is your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the cake is like 300 miles away, like
How you gonna eat it?
it's gonna melt by the time it gets to you.
Exactly. What? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You gotta try everything, you know. And if you realize, oh, that flavor of my cake was my favorite, go back to that flavor.
Yeah, you can always go back. You can always double dip.
Nothing wrong with double dipping.
Yeah.
You can always order it again.
Nothing wrong with a good
Yeah.
layer cake. Nothing wrong with the flight.
Spin back type
Yeah.
shit.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with spinning back.
No, not at all. Spams stories on the shared Snapchat college. There's people on every college page that just like spam like "Good morning." It's like a selfie of themselves.
And they
Like,
become like notorious for
yeah,
it.
it's like,
Because
what
like,
the fuck? What are you doing, dog?
no, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a green flag because like sometimes I like to get like involved in their lives.
Like you want to know what's going on.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
like-
the college celebrity.
You're parasocial to the people on the college Snapchat story.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, like Michael's going to karaoke tonight. Like I have to go to karaoke time.
That's crazy.
We didn't have that, so
Damn,
What?
share Snapchat? Yes, you did.
how would you know?
Every college has that shit.
I don't think we
Maybe
had
they
that.
don't.
I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, no, you guys have to have. it.
Everyone
I
has
don't know,
it.
or
though.
else I was not
I think
invited
Snapchat
to
has
that.
like a collegiate deal.
Yeah, it has like
Yeah.
like every school has that shit.
Okay,
bro.
well, clearly I was not invited to that one.
Fucking
I
lame.
guess you weren't as cool as you thought you were.
Yeah, probably not.
Cooked.
All right. Well, as like an overall thing, what are some things you did in your first year that you highly regret? Since you two are very old.
First year.
Oh, I know. Buying textbooks when I can get them online
Oh
for free.
yes.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
Yes,
those
dude.
are so expensive.
Do not buy textbooks. Like it's gonna be online. Go to fucking LibGen.
Yeah.
You can buy the textbooks online for free.
Or
like-
they tell you to buy textbooks and then you don't even use
yeah,
it at
and,
all.
and half the
that
time
shit.
the fucking professor wrote the textbook.
Yeah. So it's a money printer.
You're
Oh my
fucking
God,
yeah, you're money
yes.
printing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're literally printing money on me. No, that shit. Do not. If you don't have to, do not buy textbooks, bro.
Such a genius then when they sell you their own textbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this author on Amazon. It's literally their fucking name.
Like, that's literally fucking you, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, wait. Do y'all recommend that that students go to office hours?
I went to a massive school that had like 1,000 kids in office hours, so I couldn't really
connect
use
well.
it. Especially in
okay.
Berkeley, like CS classes, like especially when a project was due, it would be like 500 kids. Like, hey, like my fucking problem's not working, and so they try their best to like work with the office hours, but it just was not working. And I recommend it if you have a small class. for sure.
Yeah, we had a small class. I recommend it if you're someone like me and it's, harder for you to learn things quicker. So I had to like be
Slow.
really like hands-on, like one-on-one to understand the curriculum. So I would go to office hours a lot.
But FIT is a smaller school, right?
Yeah, it's smaller, so
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's good.
easier.
That's
What was like your average class size?
probably like 20 people.
Damn.
Yeah,
What's
very
yours?
small.
Actually, all my classes were like a bit smaller.
Really?
Okay.
But I was already in my higher.
I was in my upper divs and I had fucking 400 kids in my class.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Dude, I had like they're like 30 kids in my econ class.
There was like probably like 500 kids in my econ class.
What the
Yeah,
Now
econ like
imagine
101A.
that.
That's
I'm like,
insane.
yeah, I know.
That's terrible.
I fucking know. Tell
I
me
hate,
about
I
it.
hate lectures.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, dude. That's why none of the lectures are mandatory at Berkeley. Like almost none of them are.
Dude, I feel like lectures like I don't learn anything.
Are you serious, dude? I skipped my lectures and I was like, fuck. I wish I went to more lectures.
Really?
Yeah, because I'd never learned shit. Like, I'm not gonna study outside of school.
What?
Fuck no, bro.
No, I'm a huge fan of like just learning on my own.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, like
You actually do it though?
Yeah.
You be going to cafes and shit. I don't be doing that shit.
Why? Because I study every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, I study every day too, but like, I don't watch the fucking lectures. Like,
You don't?
I just go to lectures and I learn from there and I do the homework.
I think it's because like I started doing it in high school, so I got really used to it.
Oh, okay.
Because in class, I'd be doing something else. I was always doing something else during class
Oh.
and transitioned to college to the point
you
like
just
where I
do
just
that
got
as-
used to just learning on my own.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I bet. But like, I don't know. I see people like in lecture. It's distracting because like I see everyone's screens. Some girls on Sheen. This one guy's like
Yeah.
like on fantasy
Yeah,
football.
He's like trying to stock trade. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
what are we doing?
There's other girls like like ranting about like an essay in her messages app because she's fighting with her boyfriend.
Yo, do you guys be watching like in class like other people's laptops?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I be doing that shit all the time, bro.
I'm a hawk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hella nosy when it comes to that shit.
Dude, I'll even try to hide it. I'm like, the entire lecture.
Fucking with binoculars, bro. Like,
One time I caught my name on someone's laptop in front
no
of me.
way.
What?
Yeah.
Like
That's
what?
crazy.
It was like this girl was like messages, and the girl her friend texted her, he's like, you should have sat next to Erico, and she's like, girl, stop.
Oh.
Damn.
And the entire time, like,
Was she bad?
I don't know actually, I never caught her face. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh wow.
I just saw it and I was like,
Was that when you were like already doing social media?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
you transferred like.
I transferred
Yeah,
as a
like-
social media
Ah,
guy.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But nah, for sure interesting. And maybe I should have been like, I should tell her like, hey,
What's
seat
that?
is open,
That would be so funny.
baby.
Just like recorded it too.
Yeah, I was like, it's okay. We can connect. Okay, wait, in class. So did you meet a lot of your friends in class or like orgs or just out on the streets?
Oh, all my friends, like most of my friends were all like out in the city.
Damn.
Damn, you're different.
That's different.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit,
like-
I'd fucking drop this.
Really, bro?
Yeah, no, I barely hung out with people in school other than
That's
like
crazy.
my roommate and like maybe like the first ever friends that I like met. But other than that, like
Damn.
yeah.
I did not know anyone outside of school.
Yeah.
No, except for like high school. Like no one.
Damn.
It was
really?
just college. That was it. Like it was like that's you go to the fucking anywhere. It's just like everyone's in college. You know.
Wow.
You know what I do think though? Like I like living on my own personally, but I tell anybody going to college for the first year, have a roommate.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a roommate,
100%.
make a friend. Like why
Yeah.
why are you living alone already?
Also, you need experience like just living with people.
You
like,
do.
Sharing
Yeah,
a living space. Like,
it
it's such
is.
a canon event for
So
someone.
like I had a roommate,
Yeah.
and now I realize I don't want roommates.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to go through it.
and your
right?
roommate was chill. Imagine if you had a fucking shitty ass roommate.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't even share anything. I had my own room and bathroom, and I still didn't like having a
Yeah.
roommate.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I mean, you just learn, right?
Yeah,
and even if
fucking-
you are like a very like me, you like your own privacy, you like your own space a lot. It's good to just learn to live with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like how to
Very
be
necessary.
responsible,
And
independent.
like share like for me like I think a lot of kids in college like had never shared things before, right? So it's like
yeah.
like how do you share a space? How do you share like
oh yeah, it's
like
important.
audibly like just the fucking sound around you? How do you share like
Right. Yeah.
sleep times? How do you share wake up times? How do you share food? How do you share like
How do you be mindful of other people?
yeah just being
Yeah.
mindful. And I think that's very important because a lot of people are just fucking
How do you turn to the wall when
Just
your roommate's having
pretentious.
sex?
yeah,
Yeah.
that actually happened to me a couple times.
See?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You
Interesting.
learn a lot, you know. I think,
Yeah.
Like I mean, I get it if you're stuck in like a triple like those Berkeley dorms. Those are insane.
Yeah,
But
that was sick,
if it's a nice double, dude, it's a nice double, and like that person will most likely, if not, be your best friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get
Yeah.
a good one, like my roommate, I literally hung out with her almost every single day.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
'Cause-
guess so cool.
yeah.
Okay.
She was my roommate for like the rest of my time in New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Shout out
sick.
Sarah.
Shout out
Sarah,
Shout out
Sarah, yes. Where's she at now?
She's still in New York.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
she single in New York?
Huh?
She's not for me. I'm just saying for the.
Is she single?
No,
Yeah.
she's taken.
She's taken.
She's
guys,
taken.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Is she
sorry,
happy?
happy. Very happy.
She's a
Yeah.
goalkeeper. Doesn't mean you can't
Is it a
score.
happy relationship?
Very happy.
Okay, well, what do you think is the good percentage of balance between having fun and working hard your freshman year? If you had to put it on like a 100% scale.
I feel like freshman year is the only time where you can really like let loose a little
Yeah,
bit.
like mess
So you
around.
should like 40 work, 60 play?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Like
so.
obviously, don't let yourself go so much that it's hard to get back into the
Yeah.
Yeah,
groove.
don't fail your classes.
Yeah, don't fail your
Yeah.
classes. Actually, do the work and stuff. But like, yeah, just have fun too and
No, I agree.
do
yeah.
your thing.
I talked to like a lot of different people who are like, oh, I want to already start working and whatnot. Because I'm already working in a sense.
Yeah.
And I told them like, dude, have fun. There's
Yeah,
no rush to
have
work.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you'll never get that time back.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I tell everyone.
And you're always gonna find a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you have your entire life to work. Why do you want to start working already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my mom always used to say actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's nice.
Yeah.
people want to graduate early.
It's like yeah, I don't understand it. Like if you're
Yeah.
if I mean I get from a money standpoint, but a lot of people like don't. It doesn't cost them extra money to like.
it doesn't.
stay in
They
school.
just want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, just stay in school. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know who you'll meet in school.
Exactly.
That will change your life.
Yeah.
You might meet, or like not even like relationship wise, just like networking wise.
Friends,
you know,
yeah,
like,
Right.
professionals.
friends wise,
exactly.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
No, I think it's so important putting yourself in that situation because like I get it, like you don't want to be broke anymore, but you've been broke your entire life. What's another year?
What's an
Yeah.
I don't recommend dropping out or not dropping out, but graduating early
I don't either.
unless you have to.
Yeah,
unless you have
I
an
agree.
insane job opportunity.
Yeah.
Insane offer.
Or if you're saving like a shit ton of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But if it's purely for the like, oh, I want to join the workforce faster, dude, 1 year really. It's not the NBA draft. Like, you don't need to rush into your accounting job.
Yeah.
Have fun a little
You're
bit.
working at fucking Deloitte, buddy. Like,
Yeah,
chill out.
like you should not like you don't want to rush into your life at Deloitte, at Bain.
Yeah. JP Morgan Chase can wait. Dude.
Exactly.
Like,
I
come
mean,
on.
I get if you were like going to higher education, masters, you're getting your.
That's
you know,
different.
You want to save some time, obviously, but I mean, I think a lot of people's cases are just doing it because they want to do it, and I don't think it's fun at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a girl from high school. She's my age, and she graduated high school when she was 15.
Jesus.
And then she went straight to college, and you know, and her sister did the same thing as well because she has an older sister, so she graduated 1 year early, and her sister graduated 2 years early.
Jeez.
Went to the same school, and now they're about to graduate college. But it's kind of like you're just rushing into adult.
Yeah, you're fucking. Why are you speedrunning this shit?
There's no reason to.
There's
Yeah.
no like, what's the extra 2 years gonna give you?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and it's sad to see because their parents really brainwashed them.
Really?
Because
It's also like, bro, being 19 in the real world fucking sucks.
it does suck.
It fucking sucks. I'm sure you
Yeah.
can speak on that. Like,
Oh, it's
Eric's always begging our group chat to hang out, and we're like, dude,
Dude,
you,
yeah.
you can't go anywhere.
I text them. I'm like, guys, please invite me.
It's like, dude, you can't go anywhere with us. Like, no.
I know I gotta worry about like rent. I just paid my taxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, but like you should focus on. I think pre-22, focus on having fun. Focus
Yeah,
on
just
developing.
fucking, like,
Yeah.
There's no rush to do anything.
Just
in
be
life.
normal.
Be normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't gotta be ahead of the mold. Don't listen to those young entrepreneurs who are like, you gotta start
Social media is
hustling.
fake, bro. It's all
Dude,
fake.
don't listen to any of that shit.
all
Just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when you experience those things, you kind of learn your values.
You do. Most definitely
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Because those are like completely different values than like work values, you know?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think to anybody going to the first year of college, have a lot of fun. Congrats again. You've worked so hard for this moment.
Yay.
Yeah, I think we all understand how it feels to go to college. We
Yeah.
all understand getting in, the excitement and everything. Just make the most out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
Exactly.
fun.
Because I'm sure college to y'all was such a transformative time.
It
Very,
really was.
yeah. For you too.
For me as well, like
in the wrong way.
in a different way, right? Like even though I didn't spend that much time in college, a year at CC and a year and a semester at USC, still very transformative. I still learned a lot as well, and a lot of my connections and things I got going right now are because I went to school and that time I spent in it.
Yeah.
And you know, I think a lot of times when you go to school, it teaches you to become a dog. It does.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just working hard, trying to stay on top of everything, but also having a social life. You know, got to multitask, time manage.
You gotta do it all.
School teaches you a lot of different things. Don't listen to those fucking podcasters that are like, "Oh, school's a scam.
Yeah, it's not a
Don't get brainwashed." Instead, join my academy on Discord.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
$50 a month.
Yeah.
You can fucking revolutionize your
Yeah,
life.
you're not an alpha warrior.
It's a whole
bro.
chat
Yeah.
GPT ass fucking course, dude.
He drop ships colorful mugs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called like the Lion's Den.
This is how to buy British pounds and sell it back for 2 cents on the dollar. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
All those fucking forex
Shut the
traders.
fuck up,
This
dude.
is how you learn how to teeth whitening.
Yeah,
and
it's
open
like-
up your own clinic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Not rushing anything. And
Yeah.
if you're really career focused, I think we all get it. All three of us are career focused.
Yeah.
Right.
But things kind of just come in stride, and things happen out of nowhere.
They come.
Yeah.
They come.
Everyone comes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking, you know, like coming, like I got the sperm racing job
Oh,
randomly.
yeah,
And because of
yeah.
that, that's how I actually got the exciting opportunity I'm gonna tell you about
Yeah,
after this
yeah,
podcast
yeah,
ends.
yeah.
Yeah. But that was this episode. Now you char.
Viewer questions, gang.
Oh, we have viewer questions?
Oh
We have
my
a minute left,
gosh.
homeboy.
What?
I didn't know we had viewer
Oh,
questions. Yeah.
well, we'll call it out.
yeah,
Ready?
let's do our ending thing.
Yes, go.
Okay,
Go.
Char, we do this thing. You're just gonna pick it up along the way.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank
You
4.
this.
episode
Because
We
are
so
very
happy
that
you
are
listening
to.
this.
episode.
There we go.
Yes, that was the first time I didn't turn dirty. Yes, RDP episode 16 over. Ishaan on everything, Eric everything as well. Thank you, Char, so much. Information's down below. You guys, peace.
Bye.